After working my night job, yes, as a reaper, I do have to reap, I was greeted to this Discord post within the official 2XKO Discord. What the rest of the year looks like for 2XKO, starting with early access on October 7th. Not only that, but there's also a brief video they dropped with a synopsis of these updates, along with a blog post going into greater detail. We're checking out the video after the jump, then going over the blog post. Let's get right to it.
Gaming, anime, and manga. Rock the Reaper. Embody your ultimate.
Hey everyone, Tom here. We're filming this on September 16th, a week into closed beta, and I wanted to do a quick check-in on how things are going. First of all, thanks to everyone who signed up for and played in the closed beta. All of your sick combos, setups, duo moments, and memes have been a blast to see. So let me remind you why we're doing closed beta at all. During closed beta, we've been rolling out and testing our server infrastructure across the globe. Our ops and engineering teams have been tuning our matchmaker, finding and fixing bugs, and overall just verifying that everything is a go for launch. And at this point, things are holding up pretty well. And so we're ready to move on to the next phase of launching the game. Closed beta ends on October 7th, and early access kicks off on the same day. Early access is our first full-featured version of the game, with a full season of content and a few key new features like combo trials. During early access, we'll dial in our in-season systems like the Battle Pass, Ranked, and Balance tuning. And finally, starting in early access, we'll have no more content resets. Everything you get in early access will be yours to keep.
Hey, what's up everyone? Sean here. It's been great to see y'all cook. We've seen some sick stuff with every single champion and fuse. Also, we've seen a ton of community tournaments in closed beta. Shout out to the TOs who are making it happen. It would not happen without your efforts. We're really trying to make a game where you can be creative with your gameplay, and we love the energy you put in the game so far. We've seen folks finding synergy with their friends through duos, and the clips of both high and low moments are glorious, so keep them coming. We're also keeping a close eye on issues that pop up over the course of the beta, like bugs, controller issues, or game crashes, and pushing hotfixes when we can. Remember, you can always report these using the hashtag 2XKO_bugs or by submitting a ticket on our player support page. Early access will have some amazing cosmetics through our Battle Pass and store, including champion skins, taunts, and more. We're also going to showcase combo trials, a way to learn champions by practicing their unique combos and get a feel for how they play. Each champion will have beginner, intermediate, advanced, and expert combos for you all to check out. Also, the rank grind will begin. Now we know you've been playing ranked in closed beta, but we can't wait for you to show us what you have here and see how far you can climb. Every year will be made up of 5 seasons, and each season will come with a new champion and other in-game content. That means our 10th champ will be dropping when early access hits live on October 7th. Keep an eye out for their gameplay reveal trailer and dev update soon. We're also working on how Riot will support the competitive 2XKO scene. We want to put the spotlight on community TOs and organizations. With that, we're excited to announce that we'll be sponsoring 22 community-run tournaments through the rest of 2025. We're calling this the First Impact program. Each First Impact event will receive a pot bonus from Riot with an extra prize for winning as a duo. So find a friend and really show us what you can do there. We'll give you a list of all 22 events so you know what to look out for. We've got a ton to look forward to, so please check the linked blog post for more information. Check out early access when it drops October 7th. Until then, keep the closed beta hype going. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hello everyone, this is Rock the Reaper, and Riot just dropped us a little bit of information regarding 2XKO. It says 2XKO early access starts October 7th. What the rest of the year looks like for 2XKO starting with early access on October 7th. So we already know now that apparently early access is beginning October 7th, and this is when the closed beta ends. It says closed beta. We're 2 weeks into 2XKO closed beta, and the response from the community has been amazing. We've seen lots of love for our newest champions, V and Blitzcrank, as well as a ton of community tournaments popping up all over the world. Shout out to all the grassroots tournament organizers who are making those happen. Closed beta was our first time rolling out our online systems at a large scale, and our team has been tuning matchmaking, fixing bugs, and making sure everything's working correctly. So far, everything's been holding up pretty well, so we're ready to talk about what comes next for the game. Early access. Closed beta ends on October 7th, and 2XKO early access kicks off the same day. This is when we're rolling out our very first full feature version of the game, including a full season of content and a few new features like combo trials. And here you can see a picture of like the combo trials, right? We'll be using this time to dial in our battle pass and rank systems, and to do some balance tuning. Starting in early access, there won't be any more content resets. That means anything you unlocked after October 7th is yours to keep. So, no more resets, you keep all the content you have, battle passes, that sounds amazing. Seasons. Early access will also be our very first season, Season 0. 2026 will be made up of 5 seasons, and each season will come with a new champ, ranked reset, battle pass, and more. That means that our 10th champ will be dropping when early access hits live on October 7th. Keep an eye out for their gameplay reveal trailer and dev update soon. I like this. So we get a brand new champion on October 7th when it officially enters early access and closes out of closed beta, and then the next year 2026 will be separated into 5 seasons. Considering that there's 12 months, that's pretty much a season lasting roughly a little bit over 2 months, and we get a new champion for each and every season. 5 characters in 1 year is pretty good, but I wonder if they can maintain the pace of that. And is that why we started off with so few characters? Don't really know, but that's very exciting to hear. Community tournaments. We're also working on how Riot will support the 2XKO competitive scene. Our goal is to put the spotlight to community TOs, which are tournament organizers and organizations. So we'll be sponsoring 22 community-run tournaments through the rest of 2025. We're calling this the First Impact program. You know, I find that funny because of the whole Third Impact thing from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Each First Impact event will receive a pop bonus from Riot, with an extra prize for winning as a duo. That is important because with 2XKO, unlike other games, you can play with a partner on your team. So a tournament could be 1v1 where one person on each team is controlling both characters, 2v1 where you have one person controlling each of the characters on one team versus one person doing the same, or a 2v2. So it creates a myriad of combinations to play the game and to enter. Just like earlier today, I actually played someone who only likes Jinx. So they only play Jinx in duos and do not play by themselves. So this is a good opportunity for them to get more money versus, you know, winning as a duo and having to split the prize. You can read more about it on our announcement article, which also lists all 22 sponsored events. First Impact kicks off with Evo France. Come check out our booth October 10th through 12th and run some sets with us. Thanks. Be sure to check out early access when it drops on October 7th. Until then, keep the closed beta hype going. Talk soon. That's what I'm talking about. So we got a lot of good information here. So we understand that closed beta is ending October 7th and early access officially begins. We're going to have ranked matches. Well, the rank system is going to be ironed out better. Probably won't have people getting up to challenger as fast. We understand that the battle pass will be in, which will bring probably new cosmetics, new taunts, new colors, things of that nature, and we get to keep all of this at this point. No more resets. Season 0 will officially begin this year, which will probably last towards the end of the year, and then we get 5 new seasons starting with season 1 in 2026, and it's going to be 5 of them, and each of them more than likely will have a new battle pass and a new champion. And we get a brand new champion when it goes into early access on October 7th. We have 22 community run tournaments that are being sponsored by Riot towards the end of the year, with a bonus pot for those who enter and win as a duo. And they call this the First Impact program. So with that being said, looks pretty hype. Now, for those of you interested, we're going to go over the First Impact for 2XKO. Sponsoring community run 2XKO tournaments, First Impact. Riot will sponsor 22 community-led 2XKO tournaments through 2025. Read on for more details. And here you can see certain things like the mix-up, DIY, IB Games, First Attack, Set and Reset, DreamHack, etc. Hey y'all, we're a few weeks into closed beta and we've already seen a ton of awesome community organized tournaments. We're stoked to see how some tournament organizers have been establishing the 2XKO competitive scene, and we're here to support them in what's next during early access. We're excited to announce our official sponsorship of 22 community-led tournaments with a mix of online and in-person events spanning the Americas, Europe, and Asia. We're calling this program First Impact. Kind of reminds me of, the Neon Genesis Evangelion Third Impact thing. Each First Impact sponsored tournament will be owned by a community organizer, and Riot will add a pot bonus. So they're not running it themselves, they're just adding money to an already existing tournament pot. This is just our first take on what Riot support for the 2XKO competitive experience might look like. Our goals are to, number 1, support TOs. Community organizers have always been the backbone of the FGC, which means we want to drive awareness of what they're up to and point competitors to their events. Grow opportunities for local players. FGC talent should be able to compete for meaningful prizes when they play 2XKO. We're also here to spotlight those talents where we can. If a duo wins first place in a First Impact tournament, they will claim the duo bounty, an extra 2,500 prize on top of the existing pot. Very nice chunk of change. This bonus will also be sponsored by Riot. Duos are meant to be a key part of playing 2XKO, and we're looking forward to seeing them on stage. Winners will also earn an exclusive local legend player title for their 2XKO account. In my opinion, this is a very good thing considering the fact that with you having online and offline events, your account is going to be pretty special considering this is what you earn everything on. So it'd be nice and coveted to have exclusive titles. We're collecting feedback on First Impact from all of our partner TOs, and we'll build our 2026 plans off of what we learned. We'll have more to share sometime in the next few months. If you're interested in organizing a 2XKO event, take a look at our community competition guidelines, and you'll be good to go. Note that we're not adding any more First Impact events at this time. So here's all the tournaments for First Impact. Riot is going big with 2XKO. We're officially out of closed beta on October 7th, which opens the game to the full community while we're finally entering into early access. Those stranded on Xbox and PlayStation consoles join the fray, with content from battle passes and hard-earned in-game currency now being here to stay. We get our first new character October 7th in Season 0, and we get Seasons 1 through 5 in 2026, each one giving us a brand new character. Meanwhile, we have 22 sponsored competitive events called the First Impact Program, giving incentive to those who want to prove they're the best, with additional compensation given to those who choose to compete side by side with a friend. So what are your thoughts? Are you excited about early access? The newest character reveal coming before the October 7th date? What about the First Impact events and the current roadmap of 5 seasons for 2026? Let me know. So far, the future is looking bright for 2XKO.